Talking with head Hofstra women's soccer head coach Simon Riddiough. And coach, exciting news with the 2014 schedule being released. You talked about it in the press release about just how difficult and challenging it is. Just talk about what your goals were in crafting the schedule and what do you expect going forward.
Well, our goals always as a mid-major is to get in that large bid. We don't always want to rely on the CAA Championship as our only chance to get into the NCAAs. Having such a tough non-conference, if we get a couple of quality wins, it allows us to have an outside chance on that large bid, and that's ultimately our goal.
You're facing three teams that finished last season ranked in the top 20. Just looking at the makeup of this year's squad, with the squad being a veteran squad and one that's been through a couple of difficult CAA tournaments, has won a championship 2 years ago. Just talk about, was the timing right to have this type of difficult schedule with these type of opponents?
Yeah, I think so. I think that freshman class who carried us to that championship their first year are turning into juniors, and it's time they take up that leadership role, and it's time they come to fruition and develop as real college players, and that's what we're hoping. We're hoping that they come in for junior year ready to play, and I think with this schedule it forces them over this summer to actually, they've got a goal now, and hopefully it will show in the early season that we're here to do business.
Especially with some of these non-conference tournaments. Was this format done just to get the team ready for what it's like during conference tournament play? Because I'll give you one example with the Virginia tournament. You have Duke and Virginia, two great teams that made at least the quarterfinals last year, and you have to play them in a 3-day stretch. Just knowing what the conference tournament format is, having these back-to-back opponents in such a short time, was that on your mind?
Yeah, you're always trying to prepare for conference games, and our conference is Friday, Sunday games, which is physically challenging, and playing some top quality nationally recognised programmes like UConn, Duke, UVA, West Virginia and so forth, that allows you to prepare for a William and Mary and James Madison weekend, and moving forward hopefully into the playoffs, and having that Tuesday, Friday, Sunday spell, and hopefully the early tough schedule will reap benefits as we move forward towards the end of the season.
The soccer schedule is always pretty compressed, so the fact that you have all these difficult non-conference games at the start, do you think that's going to pretty much help the team focus throughout the entire season?
Well, you hope so, don't you? It's one of those positions where it's a really tough schedule, and it could go either way. It could help us focus, and it could help us build onto greater and better things. It also could be a difficult start where we have to re-evaluate and renegotiate what's going on in the team. Either way, they both help prepare us for the conference, and that's ultimately the goal. And it helps us prepare for the NCAAs, which is hopefully, if all things go well, is the goal.